Celine had always heard stories about the great tower in the center of the village. It stood tall and silent, its stone walls weathered by time. And at the very top was a door that no one had ever been able to open. Generations had tried. Some brought iron tools and brute force. Others arrived with hundreds of keys, attempting each one in vain. Many had simply given up, declaring, "The door cannot be opened." The villagers spoke of it as an impossible challenge, a mystery not meant to be solved. "Don't waste your time," they would say. "Some things are just meant to stay locked." But Celine was different. She had never believed in the word impossible. One day, with determination burning in her chest, she decided to see the door for herself. She climbed the spiraling staircase of the great tower, each step creaking underfoot as she ascended higher and higher. When she finally reached the top, she stood before the legendary door, massive, ancient, and unmoving. She traced her fingers over its surface, feeling the coolness of the stone. Then she did something no one had ever done before. She listened. She pressed her ear against the door, waiting for something, a sound, a whisper, a clue. Silence! She took a step back. Others had tried to break it down, to force their way through. But what if the door wasn't meant to be conquered? What if it was meant to be understood? She reached out and gave it a gentle push. Nothing happened. She tried a harder shove. Still nothing. Then she laughed softly to herself, because she had just realized something. Everyone who had tried before her had always pushed the door forward, but no one had ever tried pulling it. She gripped the handle, took a deep breath, and pulled. The door swung open without resistance. It had never been locked. It had only been waiting for someone who believed it could open. Celine stepped through, feeling the warmth of sunlight streaming through the other side. And as she turned to look back at the doorway, she wondered, how many other doors in life remain closed not because they are locked, but because no one believes enough to try? Some doors are not locked. People just assume they are. The greatest obstacle is often the belief that something is impossible. Sometimes all you need is a new perspective. Doubt builds walls. Belief opens doors.